You just need to know, Luke, at the human aspect of the enemy jungler. That's it. So what is that person's like emotions telling you? She's going to be pissed here and thinking, right, that motherfucker, right, he's going to farm his bot camps and I'm going to take his top side. Ha, that's how I get back in the game. And you're like, no, bro, of course not. Like, you're staying out of the game here. It's my game. Yeah, I think this person does something really weird. So she does Raptors here, Luca, and not Krugs. So her second camp is Raptors. So her two options are either to do Krugs and finish top side and gank my top laner, but I'll probably see her on the Raptors ward do that. Or it's to do Gromp, right, to hit level 3. Now, because I'm going to finish blue here quite quickly, by the time I finish blue, yes, if she's gone to Gromp, which I think she has here, she might be a little bit quicker and you see me ping that there. But I know I can get there, right? She's not going to clear that quick enough before I get there, yeah? Okay. So I decide, right, screw this. I'm not letting a level 3 half HP Kindred just farm like this for free. So we queue over, box the brush, because that's her escape, right? Yeah. So we do that invis. I missed the first backstab, but sometimes that happens on ping. Give her the control too.
Strange box with Gromp, nice.
Yeah, the Gromp was nice there, but I'd probably kill her anyway because I've got approach velocity.
Yeah, you would kill her either way, but it was still...
Yeah, it was quite pog. Don't take her blue buff because, alright, she's dead. But her bot lane, yeah, can just rotate, right? And I don't really want to deal with that shit. Yes, I have Smite, and honestly, me doing her blue there is probably fine. When I look at this minimap, I'm like, you know, she's going to be running out of base and stuff, and I don't really trust my bot lane, especially when the Sylas dies like this. Otherwise, I would just look bot here. And why do you think, Luca, I don't gank this lane? Because it looks okay. Like, maybe they've used summoners on Sylas and stuff, but why do you think I don't actually gank that lane? I'm also level 3 against 2 level 2 champs.
If you don't queue in, there is no way you kill one of them, and if you queue in, there's like a high chance that you die.
Right, very good. So I look at this and I think, I just don't have the damage, especially without Ignite. Even if I have Ignite, they've got Flash Barrier and God knows what else, and the Sylas has just died. If my Sylas is alive here, of course I gank this lane, if they're playing like this. The Sylas will chase, and hopefully lock them down long enough, right? And I just go on whoever he jumps on. But because he's dead, I can never do anything here. So just discipline here, run off, queue like this, because I want to evade their vision if I can. So now, because I've done that, that's actually like quite a nice trick. They might think I'm doing Kindred's blue. So if they full run off and run to blue buff, I'm giving my bot lane and Nyla a little bit of breathing room, right? So the impact that I've had there, just by staying in fog and using a Q like that, makes it difficult for them to read me. Am I doing Kindred's blue, or am I just running off? It's very hard for them to, like, track me there, yeah? And you see how Jhin is actually running off here. Like, he hasn't shown on bot wave. Orianna now moves as well. So that's huge for the game, right? Like, huge for the game here. And with how they've moved as well there, Luca, I now know the Kindred's probably on her blue, yeah? Insta-recalling here after taunting her. Insta-recalling is probably pretty broken because the death timers are kind of longer now. But I still think it's very difficult for me to buy a pickaxe or 2 longswords. Pickaxe is better because 25 AD, not 20. And I think it's very difficult for me to actually know for a fact that I'm going to kill her on blue buff again. I think she probably gets it just before I get there. I remember my bot's not doing well. So if my bot was hard winning here, I would obviously just do blue here. So if I had their bot lane, I'm just doing her blue buff. And it's like, now what? What are you going to do now, bro? And if I don't see her run through here and run into my box I put down here at the crossroads, then I know she's top side. Then I'm going to ping Cassio, be careful, right? If she runs through, I just kill her again. And if she does run top, then I'm just probably going to do her walls and then come back to Crab, and then think about basing and covering my top cans that will respawn. That's it. I don't even touch my bot side there, right? But in this game, because my bot lane is hard losing, there's no way I want to extend like into the blue buff and yeah, extend my clear or time in their jungle by a good 15, 20 seconds there. Because that's easily enough time, as you see on the minimap, for everyone to rotate over and maybe kill me. And so we do Krugs. And when I finish Krugs here, Lucas, look in the top right. It's 315. Oh my God, it's 320. So one of these crabs is going to be marked. Like if the bot crab is the mark, I should definitely actually just run here and wait and then just queue over. So I should actually just walk around here. And if that gets marked, I can take it and then just come back to maybe red and then I'd recall. Why would I only do red buff there, Luca? Like, I might even not do my bot side, by the way. I might just do that crab and recall. Why is that?
Well, because she's thinking you're doing your bot side, she's not going to invade it, and you can come back with like a lot of gold and do it faster and kill her when she's there, and I don't know.
I don't care about my bot camps though. There's no way she invades me, right? Because I'm here. So there's no way she invades these bot camps. So if I could do anything else, bro, I wouldn't even do Krugs. I've got nothing really else to do because it's before a marked crab. So let's just say I did this. And whether it's the marked crab or not, I'm just going to queue over now. And where do you think I'm going to go? What's important for a crab fight, especially a Shaka? So if I'm going to queue over this wall, where am I looking to go?
Yeah, into the bush and I would set a trap in this bush, probably.
Yeah, and put a nice cheeky W down. And if she runs into it, bro, you kill her. Like, GG. Game is over there. Then you just recall afterwards. Maybe do the crab. Recall afterwards and just run to a top camps. And she's going to die again, bro. And I guarantee you, if she runs out of base, might even look to do this. Maybe she does Krugs or Raptors, but you just run in here. If her Raptors are there, just wait for her to run down. Make sure your top laner doesn't die. So if she goes like this, be annoying for you. Make sure top doesn't die. You just sit in her Raptors, kill her again. So yeah, the reason though, Luca, like why I wouldn't do any other camps there, let's just say she's not here. and you get this crab, I would consider recalling, because if she does this crab, right? If she's gone like this or something, if she does that crab, she probably knows, wow, Shaco's probably here then. He's not contesting me. And he's also got his whole bot side up, right? Because he killed me with just blue buff. So his whole bot side's up. Wow, that Shaco's going to be bot so long. So after this crab, I might think of doing that and doing this. And if they know you like to start wolves, she's going to take level 4 camps, bros, level 3 jungler. We're missing a kill, right, for free. No, she's giving you a kill. You just got to be aware enough of what she's thinking, yeah? You just need to know, Luke, the human aspect of the enemy jungler. That's it. So what is that person's, like, emotions telling you? She's going to be pissed here and thinking, right, that motherfucker, right, he's going to farm his bot camps and I'm going to take his top side. Ha, that's how I get back in the game. And you're like, no, bro, of course not. Like, you're staying out of the game here. It's my game. And you see me asking for a ward there if LeBlanc has it. Not sure if I press tab to, like, actually see if she had a trinket or not, but yeah. So I think here, Luke, what I'm thinking is I have enough time to do this bot crab, but even here, like, recalling is good. But same thing, though. If I do crab here, I'm spending, what, 10, 15 seconds to do it maybe? Then I base and run on my top side. And if she's ever doing my top camps, I either kill her or she maybe takes my gromp and I do walls and then I just do this into her bot side and I'll kill her here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, so we see Kindred here, right? Randomly. So we just kill her. Fight breaks out and we obviously just win. Okay. Obviously recall here, Luca, because there's nothing to do bot side, right? So I'm looking to run straight to crab. If she doesn't do that crab, she's trolling, right? But if this was any other jungler, bro, don't just think, oh, it's Kindred. I'm probably going to play the same. So even if this is any other jungler, it's like the crab is the best thing because then they can come back to their Krugs and Raptors and they like just add a crab onto their clear. We run out like this and we click like this. And then we see Kindred took the crab there. So she did crab, because that fight was so long and she died early in it. She has enough time to do this. But then I'm thinking, even if LeBlanc doesn't do this, by the way, Luke, and I'd prefer her not to do this, I'm still going to kill her on a Raptors here. Can you say that?
Yeah, of course.
Like, I know that that is going to be the picture, even if LeBlanc is just sitting mid lane. So when she does the crab, is she doing a Raptors? What about if she wasn't doing Raptors, Lucas? Let's just say LeBlanc is here, yeah, just playing mid, and I run in here like this, right? And I start to step out the brush. Oh my god, her Raptors are here. Like, this one here is chilling. It's not hitting anything. So therefore, what is she doing?
She's on red.
Or because it's 5 minutes.
Crux, yeah.
Good. Yeah, she's on Krugs. So we run up to Krugs.
Okay.
Queue over this wall like this probably. I would probably just go straight over because there's a good chance she's doing it maybe here. So if you queue over like this to box the brush, you're too far away. So just straight over is fine. But yeah, that's the thought process, right? So we get a kill here. There she is, dead again. Kind of an OP move here is to recall and just run out of bot camps, right? She's most likely going to do that. I also think here, Luca, like I can kill her kind of like almost whenever I want in this game. So just doing like Gromp and walls is fine. But honestly, like recalling and running to her bot camps is best. Can you say that? So if I was to recall here, like in that brush to the left, even here is fine, like just recall here, and then run at her Gromp, bro, oh my god, like she's probably going to do walls and then Gromp, yeah? Because everyone with a jump is going to queue over the wall and do walls, and then I just kill her on her Gromp. If she's not on Gromp when I queue over, I just wait for it and put a box in the brush. She runs down just as I do that, and GG, right? We kill her again. And then after that, I would probably base one more time, which sounds really weird, and then just run to Grubs, maybe her red buff. And can we bot start the map here? Remember, I just did Gromp here, Lucas, so it takes 45 seconds for this mark to find a new home, yeah? Or 55 seconds. It's one of them. It's around like 50 seconds, I think. When you kill a mark, bro, in about 45 seconds time, a new one is going to appear. Now, if it's your Gromp here, it's Gromp, Raptors, or Crab. So whichever one spawned first or is going to spawn first, that will be the mark. Does that make sense? So if all of these camps were up, but the crab spawned first, it would be the crab. If it's Gromp, it's Gromp. If it's Raptors, it's Raptors. But I know here, because I just killed Gromp and my Raptors are spawning somewhat soon, right? And because you see how my Krugs are up? So I did Krugs, red Raptors, yeah? And then killed her on bot crab. Can you remember that? So if I see my Krugs up, that means in my brain, Raptors must be up soon as well. So what I do here is just Kindred tech. If this is any other jungler you're versing here, Luca, obviously if mid lane isn't killable, you just do Raptors, right? That's it. But because it's Kindred, I know the next mark, look at the minimap, there's no crab. My Gromp's gone. So the next mark is going to be my Raptors if I leave them here for enough time. So I can just leave my Raptors here and almost say, go on then, invade me. Let's see what happens. Obviously, I have a kill mid, so we kill the mid laner. What I could do here, Luke, is actually just like box here. But because we see Kindred here, bot lane just before, and then I hit this and then we see her again. Bro, there's no chance she's invading me here, right? Especially when I run off the mid wave after killing her mid laner towards my bot side, and I'm this strong. So I don't have to worry about like her invading me here. But again, if I did, I would just do Raptors straight away. So we do Krugs. Back to Raptors. What do you think I do after Raptors?
Yeah, the reset is obvious, but otherwise, like you either go for her red or for the
Good.
up. So you go probably for her red because like you can do it afterwards.
I'm going to be honest,
Okay.
Luke, I troll here as well. Whenever you have Q up after Krugs, bro, if you're going to your Raptors, just Q straight away. Why do you think that is? Look at my Q cooldown, because I Q'd to try backstab the big Raptor. Look. So now I don't have it to Q over the wall. It would be really nice if my Q came back up and I just go like this to red, which is best, by the way. This move here on this map right now is definitely the best, because she's 100% going to be there, right? Like 100%. It's a given she's going to be on it, or she's farming her Krugs or something, right? Maybe she's even doing grubs. So actually here I miss another trick where I should just stay on the minimap. Yes, I've got Ghostblade, but my items are still so far ahead of hers. I don't need a Ghostblade to kill her. So this is actually bad recall. Wow, I'm actually terrible at League. And yeah, you see like how now I'm pinging on the way, which I just feel as if it's a little bit late here. I'm surprised this is up almost. But you see the same thing, Luca? Like it's the same pattern as before as level 4 invade. We do something bot side or mid, whatever. We kill the Orianna, do Raptors, Krugs, and then we base, Ghostblade. We just run straight top here. And we run into a Raptors entrance. And see here, I actually missed this, but the Krug is there. So I know she's on this camp. So what should I do now, Luca?
So you saw that she's on that camp.
Yeah, because the Krug, you see that? That's a Krug. So I've just seen the outline of that Krug with my sweeper, so what should I do?
Yeah, I would probably ambush her at red.
But what about if she's a little bit scared of you doing this, especially when LeBlanc, just before, by the way, was running up like this again. So she might think, oh, something spooky is going on here. I'm not even going to touch a red buff. So all I'd do, Luca, is flick my mouse and Q. Look where that's facing. So she's up here somewhere. If I Q straight away, especially if this isn't warded, I'm going to kill her again. If I wait, she might get suspicious. So unfortunately, my eyes, because I'm so old now, missed that the Krug was being done. But as soon as she goes in range, backstab, look at the damage. Yeah. Watch this mechanic. So as soon as like I see her here, if she ever gets in range of me, bro, or jumps in, look how much damage I do. That's 2 auto attacks. That's 2 backstabs, bro. So that first one did 350. And then we save E, approach velocity. Now I E, because she's getting a little bit too far away, and get a flash, right? Unfortunately here, like I end up dying. So maybe LeBlanc could have been here or whatever, but it's not the worst thing in the world here. Like this like might look bad. They're both 1 HP and they're flashed away. The jungle, right, is still gonna happen where I'm gonna destroy her. The GP is spending so much time coming over here. The Orianna has ulted me, which is kind of whatever. And I guess LeBlanc isn't really creating a diff here. But it's really not that bad to die like this, Luca. So don't just think, oh, you know, I've thrown my lead or something. It's not too bad because you got a flash, you got an Orianna ult. LeBlanc is still full HP and mana. We did good damage to both of them. Thankfully, my box hit the Raptor as well. Quite funny. Obviously here I'm going to run top, right? Because it's the mark. So it's Kindred thing. If this wasn't Kindred here, Luca, no, I'd still do the same thing, right? Because resources top is just greater than resources bot. So grubs, crab, and then after this, I probably just put... Like, what do you think I do? So let's just say I do 1 grub here. And I actually think I will do this. If I do 1 grub here, Luca, and I do this crab just because it's the mark, what do you think I'm going to do afterwards? I really hope I do it. So if I'm going to do the grubs and this mark and I don't see her, what is she doing then? What is she thinking? Think about her emotions. Right, this guy's definitely going to run here. I can't contest him. He's going to be there before me or at the same time. He's clearly stronger.
Yeah, she's going to get her bot side because it's like she gets resources for once.
Or, so bot side is good, but you can do better. These camps, what else?
I mean, she could also go for Drake because she wants an objective, but I think she's so far behind that.
Keep going.
Or she could think that maybe I at least can get something back and get his red buff. Yeah.
Right, good. And why wouldn't you? It's the only play she has to get back in this game. Otherwise, it's just FF. She's got to rely on other people to carry her, right? So basically, when I have a lead like this, Luca, I'm always going to be ahead, yeah? And I would respect her more for going for that rather than just sitting on her back and just dying slowly. Like, she has to try something here at least. And if she does her bot camps, bro, like, I'm fine. I don't really care if she does that. And then I'm guessing, yeah, see this? How I'm pinging for a ward here. Because I know that's her play, right? If I haven't seen her yet on that ward outside her red buff, but I haven't seen her here. So I think I'm going to do 1 grub here and then just sprint straight to my bot side, yeah? Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it, Eagz. Well done, bro. Look, he's learning this player, Luca. Look, you see this pinging on the way? And even though she's not here, Luca, this then means that she's either doing her bot camps or maybe even dragon, right? I think I do this because I know Orianna doesn't have flash and ult. So remember, she ulted me on her Raptors. So I know she doesn't have ult here, and I know I've got a LeBlanc mid, right? Who does it well. But you might be like, oh, you know, Eagz, you're relying on your mid laner to do that. Well, yeah, she's a LeBlanc player, hopefully. So she knows how to play the champion. And that's exactly how I envision the gank, right? We get a kill. And then after this, I'm thinking to myself, Kindred may be slow on her bot camps because I'm here very quick. I just did like, you know, marked crab top, 1 grub, that was it. And then I just ran straight bot. The Gromp's not there, right? But it is because of the minimap. So I know that this Gromp is there, Luca. So we queue over. Exactly. And we go bang, bang. She gets feared, so she can't ult. Unlucky. And we get a kill. Gromp as well, just like before. And yeah. she should leave the game. I could write you an essay on what Kindred did this game. I'll do it, actually. Red, Raptors, Gromp. I know she's passing towards Gromp because we saw her on Raptors. I can get there quick enough. We kill her, right? Running out of base, she's got Krugs, Wolves, Blue. She's probably going to go to Blue, right? Because she's got 2 camps there. But I can't do her Blue because my bot's getting from one of them has already died and they're full HP FF. So I queue away from Jhin so they don't have vision of me. And they actually didn't see me there, which was kind of like clutch in a way. Because I waste their time and my bot lane Breeze and ends up doing well this game almost because of that. They're actually ahead in experience, funnily enough, in like 30 seconds. And their mid also moves. So maybe my mid gets prior as a result, enabling me even more. Then after that, she did Blue, and then I think she did Wolves, right, into the bot crab. I made a mistake though because I should have done my Krugs, and then I save my Q, run around, Q over, try to get in this brush before her, right? If she's in there, kill her. If not, just wait. In this game, I did my bot camp, so whatever. And then I see her on, you know, around here. I just kill her again, 5 breaks out, we win. After that, I've got no more camps though because I full cleared them. And Kindred obviously is going to run to the Mark Crab here. Even if it wasn't a Mark Crab, she's just going to run topside. So we chase her down. Whatever camp she goes to, if it's Raptors, it's Raptors because we see her doing them. So we go down, Q over, kill her. If she's not doing Raptors, she's on Krugs. So we do that. So we kill her again here. And I think after that, let's have a think. Where did she go? She went bot again, right? Why would she run top straight to Krugs? She's going to do Wolves and Gromp again when it respawns. So after this kill here, Luke, I should probably base and just run here and meet her. So that's exactly what she does. Then she comes down here, right? So I do Gromp Wolves. Come down here to Raptors, and I know Raptors are going to be marked as well, right? We talked about the Kindred marks, but mid's a free kill, so we kill mid instead. Now, after that, we saw Kindred bot on one of these wards, and then I hit the Scryer orb just to make sure, you know, get the fuck away. You're never going to hit my Raptors here when they're marked. So I'm going to do Krugs, and as I'm running down to Krugs, these become the mark camp. I come up to Raptors, but unfortunately, I did not Q straight away from Krugs. That means I don't have my Q Luca to get over this wall and come to our top side, which I think is by far the best move, because there's a very good chance, because she doesn't really have any gold after doing Wolves and Gromp, that she's going to recall. She's probably actually just going to stay on the map and run here. And even if she doesn't, I can just set up for her. I can like sit in this brush. I can maybe even set up a box like around this corner, because then I get vision on Krugs as well. So I've got an ambush waiting. I don't need to base. I don't need Ghostblade to kill this person. She's so weak. I'm so strong. So the item difference there that I get out of base is not consequential. I don't need those items. I see her on Krugs. So she does Krugs out of base. So she actually recalls after this. She does Krugs. And then she comes down right, but unfortunately I didn't kill her there when she was finishing Krugs, which is kind of a shame. And I probably ult combo her there as well. So I'd Q, press my R as soon as we were about to backstab her. GG, right? She dies so quickly. But because we did red buff and then we killed her anyway, or we got a flash Ori and I died, not that bad. Oriana is 1 HP. Used ult. Kindred no flash. It's really not too bad there. Out of base, top crab is marked now. And grubs are up. So there's more resources here than there are bot. But remember, Luca, her counterplay is running to my bot side. So I do crab, one grub, because who cares about 2 more grub? What I care about is the enemy jungler getting something that I care about, whether it's in the middle of the map or on my side. So I'm saying, no way, bro, you are ever running into my jungle there or even touching the drag. So I'm going to do mark crab, just get rid of it. And then we're going to do 1 grub, come back down, ask for a ward. Even when I was running out of base Luca before doing that crab, I was asking for mid to ward here. If they don't, it's whatever. I'm still going to do exactly the same thing. But it is a nice confirmation. Your team rotates and all of a sudden you've got 4 junglers. And maybe a fight happens again and you just hard win it, right? Just like we did level 4 down here. And I know, because she's not on the grubs at the same time as me and the mark crab, she has to be bot side. Bot side is all of that, by the way. Don't just think like her accounts. It's all of this. So she has to be down here. When I come down and I see my Raptors still here, I'm never going to do Raptors. So if I wasn't going to gank mid like I did, I would just run straight in here, yeah? Or even check Dragon. Like, I'm never touching my camps there because she's got too many resources she could be doing and I'll catch her on one of them. But mid's a kill because Oriana has no flash and no ult. And I've got a LeBlanc. Amazing setup. We go mid, we get a kill. Then I run off like this, almost looking as if I'm not going to invade her. We come down. Blue's gone, but Gromp is up on the minimap, even though we can't see it. So she's doing it in fog. I Q over killer and GG. If you can get, bro, to a point where you can remember all of that, but all it is, Luca, is just me knowing about Kindred and thinking about it during the game. People are going to be able to say 1 or 2 things about the enemy jungler in a 30-minute game, and those players will even be like maybe close to challenger. And it's crazy how easy it feels playing against them because they miss out on so much gold potentially and kills, especially Shaco players, right? Because you're very good early game, especially if you get a lead.